Misa, hope you have a great stream. Surely, chat won't troll you.
Meowdy-doo.
Archer has returned. Will he lurk or spam chat this time? Whoa, hold on now, is that the awesome mod mystic in chat?
Work, 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 work. What do you think about Twitch Rocket and why bad?
Meowdy, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. Happy Friday. Happy start of the weekend for those of you that it's the weekend. I know weekend is different for everybody, but for me, it's the weekend. I'm gonna zoom it. There you go. There's bread in my face. I can eat it. I can't eat it, but it's fine. Welcome on in. Let me scroll up. Make sure we properly say hello. DK, welcome on in. I see you snagged first again, so you get a and the cat too. Yeah, I like that. We can always change it up. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Mystic, welcome on in. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Archer, welcome on in. Happy Friday. Hope you are doing well. Ember, welcome on in. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Did I catch everybody? I think so. I'm scrolling. I did. Too much for the weekend for me? I got social social obligation. I have one too. I have a social obligation tomorrow. And Wolf has been working insane hours this week. Oh no. So it's like not you guys together, because it's not fun when it's like a social obligation and you don't have another person. Mine is family friend is coming over because they're gonna do more like handyman work, but we're also celebrating like a relative's birthday and stuff like that, so we'll have like lunch. So like I'll go pick up some food and we'll like eat it here. So yeah. Which the sad face. The sad. It's fine. We'll survive. Thing is, there's always another day. Even if there's like a bad day, it can't always be bad. Yes, food. I'm gonna get famous Dave's. I'm thinking about doing like a two meat combo. Cause that way I'll have like leftovers, and so makes it easier for like a lunch or have leftovers for dinner. Yeah, very yummy. This music pumped up real loud. Okay. So, today I'm gonna play a different kind of game. I've never played like dating sims. Those have never been like my cup of tea to really try. But John had sent over a demo, and I was like, you know what? There's always a first time for everything. So I'm gonna be playing an otome game. Otome is more of like the girl side of game, dating sims, called Lovers Enigma. Their Kickstarter opened yesterday, so I don't think it's a game that's gonna come out for a while, but they do have a demo. And I downloaded another demo because I was checking out their Twitter and seeing what other people were saying, because I was like, okay, if the demo doesn't take all night, I could play another demo. So I have another one. It's like Death and Phaeology or something like that. Just to try it out, and to see, because I don't know. I think it could go either way. I'm not big on story stuff. I'm the type to like skip story, but I know these type of games are all about story. But hey, why not try it? It's supposed to be kind of on the spooky realm. Yeah, it's supposed to be on a spooky realm. So in this game, you investigate your husband's mysterious death while balancing complex relationships and personal trauma. Navigate a web of secrets involving a hidden cult and key characters. Your choices shape the story and lead to multiple endings. So very kind of dark. I do like the dark, so yeah, why not? Like I said, I don't know, like let me see if it says what the content is. The follow day 5 content is untranslated for now. We are currently working on translations for respective languages. So maybe you get 4 days, I guess? Let me see. An additional day 5 has been added, but it sounds like it's not translated. On day 1, on day 4, so I guess you could play about 4 days of whatever the game's day system is. It's probably Truckun. Maybe? I don't know. Hopefully it's better than that other game that I played the demo of and the developer like kind of yelled at me for it. Look, the game wasn't that clear like how to play it. And they yelled at me like I was dumb. I was like, okay, well, you know, it's not how you're gonna win over a player, but hopefully this is different. Hello, Kieran. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Yeah, I still remember that. That was the zombie shooter where like I kept being stuck because I had no bullets for the gun that I needed. It wasn't really clear how to reload, like to get the bullets. And then yeah, the when I put that as my comment, the developer was kind of nasty. They're just like, oh, people that play games, they know how to, and I'm just like, it wasn't that clear. I played multiple times, 2 different maps, and it didn't seem very clear how to like get the ammo I needed. I need to like, how do I take it off my library of Steam? Let's see if I can. I'm trying to. It's not showing up. Maybe it left, or did it update by itself? It might have updated by itself. I don't remember updating it, but it's not. I remember seeing it saying update ready, but I don't see it. Maybe it's gone. Let me go to the store. Let me see. It's something like something Dawn of Dread. Necrosis. There we go. All right, library starts with an N. Oh, it did. Ew, it updated. How do I get rid of it? Uninstall. Yes. There we go. I thought it was gone. Why did it take up space? Properties? Alright, it's at least uninstalled. No problem. Work, work, work. Okay. Let's just boot up the game and... Lover's Enigma, let's play. I think since it's a visual novel, we'll want full screen. We'll try full screen. Why is the cat out of the frame? There we go. So if you guys like it or like seeing it, then yeah, there's a demo. Lover's Enigma, Koibito no Nazo. I don't know if this is like a project to translate over or if it's just they're making it themselves. I don't know. Can I play with the... No, I can't play with the controller. Okay. Okay. Transitions. I feel like the sound is fine. We have a preference. We could do... Oh, this is the text speed. I guess we'll do it. Please relaunch the game. What language is it in? It seems like it's cut off down here, but I guess it's... I'm gonna leave the language alone and we'll see. Hey Ace, welcome on in. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. And we'll see. We'll just try it however it is because it said to reboot. And if it's not in our language, then we'll change it. How about that? Let's see. My name is... Why is it in red? You're doing good? Great. Great to hear. Ever since I was young, my mother's voice dictated my fate. Every word a reminder that my future was a tapestry woven from family obligations. The pinnacle of this was my arranged marriage to Kazuki. Oh, hi. A budding journalist my mother had met at a coffee shop. Why does he look like an elf? Lucky for her, he was in his late 20s too and looking to settle down. Reluctance gnawed at me, but I accepted, more to quiet my mother's persistence than out of any real desire. Love for Kazuki never blossomed, yet his friendship became a comforting presence, his kindness a balm for my uncertain heart. Then, just weeks after our wedding, he died. I don't like the tick sound, but okay. Suicide, they said. But something about the way he died, the timing felt wrong, terribly wrong. Yet, what can I do? I'm an actor in a play, stuck in a role I never chose. Every move and word feels scripted by somebody else, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the part I'm supposed to play. Okay. Because I was wondering why it would be like a otome game if you had a husband, but it sounds like they didn't like each other. It's been 40 minutes. All you hear is the relentless sound of your mother's voice. I hate this. Mom, I really don't think I'm ready for this. Nonsense, dear. You're not getting any younger, and it's high time you moved on. What? Besides, Ryota seems like a nice young man, and he's been asking about you. I know, but I still feel like something's missing. Like I haven't properly said goodbye. Oh, sweetheart, always stuck in the past, aren't you? You need to stop dwelling on what's gone and start thinking about your future. Ryota could be a good opportunity for you. She doesn't know. It's not just about Ryota, Mom. There's something off about Kazuki's desk. I can feel it. Here we go again with your wild theories. The police investigation and they found nothing. Oh. You need to accept reality, Misa, and stop living in a fantasy world. But what if there's more to it than what they found? What if Kazuki's death wasn't an accident? I will have to say, I guess, if they're asking for, I don't know if they're asking for feedback, the background sounds are very jarring. Like, I don't like the static. And then, like, you add the static to the ticking sound. Like, it's a little bit, I don't know. Like, something like that should rather have, like, pauses or not always, like, there. I won't entertain your delusions anymore. You need to focus on being a proper wife and daughter, not chasing ghosts. Jeez. Yach. Yes, Mom. Good. Now I'll talk to you later. And remember, keep yourself together. We can't have any more embarrassing incidents like last time. I stare at the phone for a moment before glancing around the room. Your gaze wanders over to the shrine in the corner, an eerie presence casting a shadow over the otherwise mundane surroundings. Maybe Mom's right. Maybe I just see I'm just seeing things. I mean, you just got married and she's making you try to move on that fast? But I can't shake this feeling that something's not right. Shut up, shut up. Shut up, shut up. I can hear myself think. You approach the shrine, a mixture of fear and determination coursing through your veins. It'll be fine, 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 it'll be fine. As you reach to touch the death photo, a chill runs down your spine. And you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Day 1. Oh, I don't... Oh, that's save. I was like, can I go to my phone? No. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna turn down the sound a little bit. Alright. I don't have to walk... You don't have to walk me back home every day. Oh, this is Mr. Ryota who they're trying to make me marry. It's no big deal. I don't know about you, but like the sound is so loud here. But still, going out of your way like this, I know you said you're okay with the whole still testing the waters kind of arrangement. But I can't help but feel bad about it. You hesitate for a moment, trying not to sound too patronizing. Anyways, thank you. I should head back. I don't want to take up any of your time. Ryoto's expression is still as unchanging as ever. I said it's fine. It's not a bother, really. I'm just making sure you get home safely. Oh, well, in that case. Ryoto's chuckle feels forced. As I look at him, I notice his smile doesn't reach his eyes. Great, so same time tomorrow? I wonder if they use Live 2D for these moving images. I feel like these definitely feel like Live 2D. That's kind of cool. Alright, thank you. Ryoto looks at you and gives you the same unreadable smile before waving goodbye. You can't help but feel a pang of guilt and uncertainty as you walk him away. Or watch him walk away. He probably doesn't want to get too involved with me anyways. I know he's just trying to be nice, but he's better off with someone with less baggage. Especially with everything that happened with Kazuki. Feeling the weight of your own problems. Maybe I should talk to Mom about easing up on her matchmaking. I don't think she's going to listen. The free roaming section of the game begins now. You can explore the town from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. During this time, you'll have a chance to interact with the male leads scattered across the map, as well as engage in side interactions with various townsfolk. Okay. However, it looks like the male leads already have something planned for you today, so enjoy your time exploring. Just don't stay out too late. You won't want to make Mom angry. Okay, so how do I just, oh, okay. So you just click on different places. Okay. Lower district. Is that lower or lover? I guess I'll go to temple. You see an individual try to enter the temple, but the shrine priest tries desperately to stop him. Best not to intrude. Alright. Riverside? Oh wow, this is like a pretty big map. River? You avoid the river. It reminds you too much of cut. Oh, did he die in the water? Alright, there's too much going on here. Let me go back to Lower Street. Pharmacy? You've already visited them yesterday. Maybe it's best to visit them tomorrow instead. Okay, this is a pretty big map. Parking lot. There seems to be a few delinquents hanging around at the parking spot. Ah, the joys of youth. They seem to be talking about one of their classmates. Guys, I don't know if I can do it. You're talking about Class B's beauty, Mika-san. Everyone wants to be with her, man. He's right. Rumors say at least one guy from the current batch from every class has confessed to her at least once, thrice even. I don't think you've got a chance. And she's turned them all down. You guys aren't making it any easier. Hey, whatever happens, we got your back, Yamato. That's right, Yamato. Good luck, Yamato. Alright, convenient? You want to enter the convenience store, but there's a group of drunkards blocking the way. They seem to be yelling at the clerk. It's best to They said explore, but I can't explore anything. Police station? Sorry, miss. I'm on an urgent case right now. Please leave your case details and information at the counter. We will contact you once we have a spare moment. You go to the receptionist to write down your inquiries about Kazuki's death before leaving. Hopefully they'll contact you soon. The alleyway looks dark and musty. Alright, Upper Street, Lower Street. Okay. Alright. Sweet shop. It seems to be closed today. Maybe you should visit the old lady that runs this place tomorrow. She was always kind to you, and it's been a while since you've talked to her. You walk down the corridor to your apartment. As you pass by your neighbor's unit, you hear a loud thud coming from the room inside, then a scuttle of footsteps shortly after. The door clicks open and you see a familiar, like, sporadic silhouette pop from behind the door. Oh. You. Oh, you. Before you can say anything else, he cuts you off. Can you stop leaving your trash outside? And when you leave the house during the day, you're always so noisy. I know you have nothing better to do, but some people have things to do, you know. He gives you that stupid look on his face, reminiscent of a certain 2008 anime. You want to yell at him and call him a stupid naggy, but you're an adult, and even though he's short and rude, he should be able to reason like one too. I'm sorry. I'll try not to be loud next time. You expect him to continue berating you, but his expression softens. Seems as though he was expecting some sort of resistance from you. Yeah, you better. Okay, we got the little, we got the timid one, huh? Ren looks at you for a moment, a hint of defensiveness in his eyes, before reluctantly nodding his head and closing the door behind him. What a strange guy. I barely see him, and when I do, he lectures me. Whatever. I can't let some weirdo ruin my day. Your day is already ruined. Okay, we can go home. So that was the neighbor's door, I guess. There's nothing else to do. What? Fine. You hear a sigh before it goes quiet again. Maybe you shouldn't try again. I didn't get to just check everything. What about my phone? Alright. Contacts? Oh. Do not disturb. Last seen 3 months ago. I'm ghosting this guy in texts. My childhood friend and colleague were now fake dating. No thanks to mom. My next door neighbor, we're on neutral terms. Okay, Ren's our next door neighbor. Kazuki. Before his passing, he was a journalist who my mom met. Yep, we know that. Yoko? My childhood friend and Ryota's sister. She's always been my closest friend. Mom. Track list. Oh, we didn't leave incense. No emails. We randomly have a gallery. No gifts. Oh, there's a history of all the stuff. Okay. Alright, I'll go home to my really mean mom. You finally enter your apartment. The groan escapes your lips as you finally able to kick off your shoes and collapse exhausted onto the couch. Why do I always have to deal with these weirdos after a long day of work? Speaking of work, I can't deal with it anymore. There's too much going on. Shut up, I'll hurt you. Shut up, shut up. Stop talking. Everyone looks at me with the same pitiful yet annoyed expression. They gossip about me behind my back, yet every time they see me, they offer some unnecessary advice. Shut up, I'll hurt you. Shut up, stop talking. You're no better. I don't want pity. Guessing in here, this must be their, like, inner thoughts. I can't see the red. It'll be so much easier if they just told me straight to my face that I'm weak. A burden. And Ryota, he's definitely not happy about this arrangement. And Kazuki, his death, a curse. I just need to keep it together somehow, and then I'll be fine. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I can't fall apart now, not yet. Not with everybody waiting for me to fall. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am weak. Maybe I deserve their looks, their gossip. Maybe I deserve all of it. No, not again. Kazuki? No, that one's real. It's him. Please let it be him. Nani? Shit, it's happening again. What's happening? It's real or it's not. What is nope? Please not again. Hello? Anyone home? Yes, coming. You rush over to the door, opening it frantically in hopes of ignoring the strange noises coming from your apartment. So where's Mom at? Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's what I was saying earlier, is I feel like they picked a really bad background noise because it's so jarring. I also don't like the every time they're like sounds. They could improve their sounds. I'm gonna turn it down some more. Let's see. Let's try that. Well, maybe that was considered a music and that's why it didn't go down. I'll move that down. Let's see. Hello? Sorry for the noise. What? No, who is it? Hello? Your eyes widened in surprise at the weirdo's sudden dramatic entrance, a mix of confusion and skepticism on your face. It's still so loud. I can't make the sound go down. What? Can I help you? Ah, the vibes from your home are not immaculate. I can already sense the bad spirits squirming around your abode. But no matter. I'm Satomi Haruki, exorcist extraordinaire at your service. You blink, taken aback by Haruki's grandiose entrance. You were shaken up before, but now you're just simply perplexed. Who the hell is this guy? Exorcist? Haruki pauses for a moment, seemingly as though analyzing you a bit, his face showing a momentary tinge of shock. Maybe it's a small note to the devs. Yeah. I don't know if there is. I don't know if they have. I think they have like a Discord, but this isn't like a key or anything. This is just, I downloaded the demo off of Steam. But yeah, they should have like, I think they're like little background noises. They don't seem to be connected to any of these sounds that we can control. Because I've turned this stuff down. Then he shakes his head, as if to shrug off the thought before continue on with his introduction. Indeed. Your esteemed mother has employed my services to assist with the spiritual disturbances plaguing this dwelling. Your skepticism grows as you eye Haruki warily. And you're sure you can handle it? Fear not, fair maiden. My reputation precedes me. While some may doubt my methods, I assure you, I possess genuine spiritual prowess. Doubt fills your mind, but at this point, it's embracing a bit of spirituality fanfare really the worst idea you had? Shoot him to be funny? I can't. Literally, can't do anything. Well, because it's a dating sim. All there is reading. I suppose it can't hurt to give it a try. Haruki beams at you, his smile shrewd yet unreadable. Excellent! With your cooperation, we shall banish these troublesome spirits post-haste. Now, shall we begin? You hesitate, staring at this strange man once again. Alright, maybe letting some weirdo into your house isn't really the best idea. Actually, I appreciate your offer, but I think it might be better if you come back another time. I need some time to prepare myself for your methods. Haruki's smile falters, but he nods, reluctantly accepting your request. I understand, dear client, though I must say, the spirits may not be so patient. But it is your wish. I shall honor it. Until next time, then. Okay, bye, weirdo. Just like that, the exorcist disappears as mysteriously as he had appeared. You close the door and turn back into your apartment, trying to steady your breath. As the silence settles, your sudden tremors course through your room. The furniture rattles, and the unsettling croaking noise fills the air again, sending a shiver down your spine. I thought it would be gone by now, but it's still happening. No, what is it? I need to check my phone. Oh no, I must have forgotten to leave the incense out for Kazuki. No, damn it. As you approach your shrine, it begins to shake violently. Oh, he's a mad spirit. A mad spirit. Thank you for the biddies. Wait, how'd that become a card? Kazuki's death photo slips off the altar. It's not supposed to be 15 bits. Shoot, I didn't update that. I get up. I don't know. Let me change it. Stream elements. I gotta change that. That's not supposed to be that. No, I have to change it. Streaming tools, overlays. It's because I updated to the new one and it didn't change the settings. Redeems. Draw a card. Minimum amount. Okay. Oh, because it put the cheers at 1? Really? No. We'll do 100. There we go. Super chats. Okay, save. Alright, that should be fixed. Alright, no more 15 bitty cards. It's supposed to be like, you know, you're a card collector. You know how it is. You don't just get cards that easy. It's supposed to be like an adventure. Not 15 biddies. Alright. You race to the shrine, your heart pounding in your chest. This is the slot machine. You need 3 matches to win. But if your sanity is high, you only need 2 to match. How do I know? Press the space bar to start. Oh, we're playing some Gamba. But how do I know what my sanity is? Press space. Okay. It didn't do anything. Okay, I just have to wait for it to appear, I guess. Okay. Jackpot! We did it! Okay. That wasn't Gamba, by the way. It's supposed to, like, spin around. You manage to catch the photo just in time, clutching it tightly as you stare at it. Your heart's still beating loudly in your chest. Surprised at your own reflexes, you gaze at the photo longingly, wondering if some divine intervention had guided your hand. Sag, yeah, it wasn't really Gamba. You take a deep breath, trying to recollect your scattered thoughts. With trembling hands, you carefully place the photo back on the mantle. Stepping back, you let your eyes linger on the image, your heart heavy with a mix of confusion and longing. The room feels eerily quiet, the silence amplifying the turmoil of your mind. So the beginning said it was an arranged marriage. Neither one had feelings for each other, but they were like friends. And then he just suddenly died. Okay, is that a ghost? Kazuki? Shit. I'm losing it again. I'm not good. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. What did she tell me? What was it? The bathroom. Yes. I have to get to the bathroom. Normally you would get actual help in order to keep yourself together. But that's not an option for you. At least not now. So this is the next best thing, keeping things under wraps. What is this? In this rhythm-based game, your goal is to match the beat by pressing the arrow keys at the right time. Okay, so I just see a ghost of my dead husband and I go in the bathroom to play a rhythm game? Arrow icons will appear on the screen and sync with the music. Hit the corresponding arrows and when it lines up target zone. The more accurately hit the keys, the higher your score. Keep calm and steady your heartbeat and remember, suppress it. Okay. There's eyes next to me. How am I supposed to focus? I also don't hear music. I mean, there's like creepy music. Can you give me like some creepy like techno music? There's no music. It's hard to like get a beat. I'm doing bad. It's just like a background sound, but not music. There we go. There we go. Give me the beat. Drop the beat. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't play these games. Oh my god. game is, it is all over the place. Okay, I'm fine. I'm good. It's under control. My head hurts. I should go to bed. Where's the husbands? Like, I'm supposed to like, isn't this a dating game? All right, we got shrine, bathroom, bedroom, window. I guess we go to the bedroom. You enter your bedroom and fumble for the light switch in the dark. Your head brushes against the sharp edge of your nightstand, and you feel a sudden stinging pain. Ow! You pull your head back, and quickly, but it's too late, a small deep cut begins to bleed. Shit. You grab a nearby towel and wrap it around your hand, pressing deep into the cut, trying to stop the bleeding. Your vision blurs a little as you wince from the pain, but you swear you see a weird symbol form amidst the blood spatter. Boyfriends, husbands, exorcists, even this stupid apartment. Seriously, I wish Mom would stop meddling with my business and making me do this all for her. Just as you say that, your phone buzzes. From the glow of your screen, you read the words, 3 unread messages from Mom. I'm exhausted. I need to go to sleep. I can't deal with this anymore. As you lie on the bed, your head swirls with the afterthoughts of today. Mothers, ghosts, boyfriends, husbands. Duty, sin, choice. And most importantly, you. Do your choices matter? You can't help but worry about yourself. You can sense that things are changing, and no matter what you do, you can't stop it. You don't want to sleep just yet. There's so many things to do. But your eyes give out as you lay there in your bed. Your thoughts are finally quieting down. Is this the same resounding sound of drums? And that was day 1. I'm a little lost on what now? I mean, pretty much. It's kind of straightforward. Her mom is controlling. Set her up for an arranged marriage with a guy. They married. They didn't really have feelings for each other. They were friendly. And then all of a sudden he died. They ruled it a suicide. But she thinks that it's not. And seems like her place is haunted by his spirit. And the mom is already pressing her to try to, she's trying to hook her up already with another person. So she's kind of like frustrated and also like being haunted at the same time, I guess. That's kind of the gist of it. And so our first day was just getting the basics. Day 2. Oh. Cursed heart. Bound by desire. Everything is a curse. I can head home from here. I'd rather not take up too much more of your time, Ryota. It's no problem for me to escort you back. Oh well, it's just I have to get some stuff on the way home, dinner and such. I won't insist then. Have a safe walk home. Ryota leaves, heading towards the cafe. Maybe he's just visiting Yoko before going home. I might be nitpicking this game because I study this, but this seems confusing. Wait, I might be nitpicking this game because I study this? You study what? He's visiting Yoko. Wait, oh gosh. Here comes the mom. Oh, game development? Yeah. This is one that's in development, I think. I know there's a Kickstarter. So I don't know if the Kickstarter is translating the game or if it's developing the game. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna go on because it's a Kickstarter. It doesn't necessarily say. I don't know. I don't know. It could be either. No, I mean it's kind of. I would say for me, what's confusing is it's not. I think number 1, the sounds. The sounds are a bit kind of like jarring, and then 2, it's like jumping. Right? It's like you're reading, and then it's like, hey, play this gamba. That's not really a gamba. And then it's like, hey, play this music game. Like, it's confusing in that sense because like the mini games come out of nowhere. Um, I thought, and I might be wrong because I don't play dating sims. I thought dating sims were more like you're conversating with a character and then it's like you have to choose your answers, and then choosing the answers like determines like what's gonna happen. I haven't experienced that yet, but I don't know if that's because it's day one. I don't know. It's a lot of lore dumping. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot going on for, and it's a dating sim, but we haven't really dated anything. They died. It's because the person died. Your heart rate was unnaturally high last night. What do I keep telling you? Keep yourself together. Just follow your routine and it will be okay. Just remember to do as I say. Because, you know, I can control my heartbeat, you know? Why can't she mind her own business? Whatever. I still have other things I need to do. Okay. We need to... Gotta keep my sanity high. Game, there's no sanity bar. Maybe I'm blind, but there's no sanity bar. So I don't know if I'm doing a good job there. All right, we gotta go to the temple. Get incense for the temple. And do the incense for the shrine. Bathroom. Do your daily routine. Now, is that like, you know, going number 1 or 2? Or is it playing a rhythm game in the bathroom while you're going insane? I don't know. Convenience store. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff for what the? We gotta go to a lot of places. If this is classed as a horror game, then I wouldn't be as confused or make it a little bit more sense. It's classified, I think, as both. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. I also can't find the store page. It disappeared. It is classified as no. Anime choose your own adventure simulation. Interesting. Although technically the description sounds like horror. I don't see it listed as horror. Maybe there's a plus. Let me see the plus. View and edit tags. Popular user defined. Romance. Dating sim. Supernatural. Hey, Nana. Welcome on in. Visual novel. Female protagonist. Psychological horror, I guess. Yeah. Close. Oh, that's user defined. I don't even know if it has the defined. How do you see if it has a user? Here we go. Yeah. Genre is adventure, casual, indie. So we're just be confused together, Mystic, because reading it, I thought it was going to be horror. It is definitely kind of horror-esque. I would almost say it's more horror than it has to do with dating sim. I don't know. Anyways, I should get some offerings for Kazuki's shrine before I go home. Yeah, because he haunts us. Thankfully, the temple is still open. Free roaming is now available. You can explore the town from 8 to 11 p.m. During this time, you'll find the male leads scattered across the map, along with various side interactions. However, they won't wait forever. Some interactions will disappear after a certain time, so choose wisely. Additionally, any interactions involving the main characters will automatically advance time by hour. Plan. How am I supposed to know where they're at? Game? I'm not trying to discredit the game in any way, just was a little lost. Yeah. Why would it put a timer on? Okay. Oh, okay. They're standing there. So he's at... Oh, hi. As you approach the temple, you see Haruki being hastily escorted out by an irate monk. Seriously, stop handing out your business cards to people trying to pray. This is a holy ground, not a business conference. Haruki, interpreted by the monk's anger, tries to defend himself as he's pushed to the exit. Whoa, your boy on the ground for the bread. You got me. I'm an actual exorcist. I'm here to help. That's enough. We've had it with your antics. Leave before I call the police again. Jeez. I'm doing what's called marketing, all right? People need my help. And I'm not going to stop spreading the word. Oh, here we go. Look. We have options. We have options. Hi. Yes, Kitty. Do you need something? Hold on. Cat speaks. Yeah, Kitty is speaking. I don't know. This guy seems a bit weird. I don't trust, to be honest, I don't trust this guy. And I don't trust the dude that our mom set us up with. So I don't, yeah. I mean, looks wise, cool, but like he's just too, like, clearly he's not doing what he should do. Hello, X-Ray Kid. Welcome on and happy Friday. So I'm gonna watch as you stand by observing the scene. Haruki catches sight of, oh gosh, and Shirley grins. Ah, a witness to my magnificence. You must vouch for me, dear client. This common man cannot perceive the ultimate force of my spiritual power. Yeah, you haven't done anything for me, bud. But he's a monk who's had years of spiritual training. And I've taken a 30-day masterclass in exorcist. Clearly, we're both qualified. Are you comparing years of dedicated training and discipline to your online workshop? Hey, every legend has to start somewhere. Plus, I have a certificate and everything. Is it one of those online certificates you print out yourself? It's legit, okay? Just because I look modern approach doesn't mean I'm not effective. Why am I even arguing with you? Modern approach or not, this is sacred ground and it deserves respect. I respect it. I just think there's room for both ancient wisdom and new techniques. I'm here to help people in my own very effective and very real way. Okay, so this guy's a shyster. This guy is a fake. All right, so I don't trust him at all. I hope you're doing well. I hope your evening is going well as well. Yeah, this guy's fake. So I'm not, I should have ran off. Why am I even bothering with this guy? Just get out. Hey, I thought monks were supposed to be all about compassion and understanding. And come on, if I don't hustle and promote myself, who will? It's part of my charm. This is a place of tranquility, not a stage for your antics. I'm going to call the police if you don't leave. All right, all right. I'll dial it back. But you have to admit, a bit of charisma can liven up even the most sacred place. The monk sighs as you swear he might just break his vow of nonviolence. But he just ushers Haruki out of the temple grounds with an exasperated wave. Outside, Haruki waves you over with a cheeky grin. I don't want to talk to him, though. Well, that was something. You got to admit, I really know how to stir things up. Yeah, you definitely make an impression, but maybe next time, try not to get kicked out. Deal. But hey, it's all part of the adventure, right? Anyways, dear client, what brings you to the sacred ground? Surely you didn't come to just witness my flair. I'm gonna be mean to him. Why do you care? I'm only looking out for my dear client. I find it hard to believe that you would care that much. I care about the well-being of all my clients, but with you, I worry more. You seem a little frazzled, not just about the supernatural, but about your current situation. Are you doing all right? I don't want to talk to you. Ah, that's all right then. I won't push. But just remember, letting it out once in a while can help. An unbiased opinion is always worth considering. Let's just focus on the spiritual issue for now. Anyways, I would love to stay and chat, but duty calls. Remember to contact me if anything happens. I'll be off. With a dramatic flourish of his coat, Haruki turns and heads down the temple stairs, disappearing into the bustling streets. You watch him go, a mix of amusement and reassurance settles in. Despite his eccentricities, Haruki's presence feels undeniably comforting. No, girl, no. Right, I had better get to Kazuki's incense while I'm here. I guess. Okay, we got it. All right, so. Oh, there's the sanity. Sanity increased. What else do I need to do? Convenience store, sweet shop, and cafe. Okay, how do I close this stupid phone? All right. Here we go. Oh, wait, it's... Ren gives the door a blank look. Welcome. Oh. His face twists up in disgust. It's you. Look, just get what you need and go home. I don't need you to make a mess at my job, too. None of that is my fault. Ren rolls his eyes. Sure it isn't. Get what you want and get out. After picking up the items that you needed, you head back to the counter and to purchase them. Ren begins to scan your items silently. He pauses scanning and silently looks at the air freshener among your items. He gives you an approved look. You look at him confused at his actions. This isn't the worst thing you could have bought. It's the brand I always get. He appears almost bashful in admission, as if he has shared a massive secret. Seemingly realizing the strangeness of his statement, he hastily scans the rest of your items without saying another word. He points at the cash register's display. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm surprised you have time to work with how much you're holed up in your own apartment. He gives you a grunt. Unfortunately, streaming doesn't cover the bills as much as I hoped it would. I figured you're doing something like that with all the shouting I hear through my walls at night. I wasn't being loud. It's probably just too quiet at night. His expression goes blank for a moment before snapping back to his usual frown. It's none of your business. Well, thank you for your patronage. Have a nice day. That's a demand to leave if you've ever heard one. You head towards the exit and you hear a loud crash. Turning around, you see a customer standing amidst a toppled display. Ren, clearly irritated, clicks his tongue. Did you just click your tongue at me, you worthless brat? It's your sloppy work that caused this. What if I was injured, huh? It's not my job to deal with morons. What did you just say to me? I'll report you to your manager, you... Report anyways, I'll clean it up. I'm not wasting my time arguing. You keep being mouthy with me and I'll fucking slug you. The customer inches closer to Ren and points his finger in his face threateningly. Interesting, there's a lot of curse words in this too. I feel like dating sims have a lot of cursing. Ren steps back but realizes he's being backed against a wall and the customer corners him. I'm going to defend him because, like, I don't know. I feel like so far he may be annoying, but I don't think he's got a secret. If that makes sense, I'm going to defend him. Seeing the customer's aggression, you decide to step in. Hey, how can you say such things? You're the one who should apologize. You try to intervene. The customer, who you can see clearly intoxicated, tries to swing at me? Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, we got a cat. All right. cat. This is kind of weird. Alright, you just have to time it. We did it. Ha! Serves you right. Ren takes the mop in his hand and continues to hit the already downed customer. Take that, take that. Ren, I think he's had enough. Oh, fine. He tosses the mop aside in triumph. The customer drunkenly stumbles his way out, confused by the whole situation. Ren turns to look with you with a newfound respect. Huh. It was cool how you dodged that guy so quickly. Oh, what's that? I don't think I've heard that first part quite clearly. You're saying how cool, amazing, and pretty I was while standing up against that guy? Huh? I didn't say anything like that. It's just nice to hear some appreciation coming from you for once. Don't get used to it, but yeah, thanks. I guess that could have gone a lot worse. No problem. Glad I could help. Plus, it was kind of fun seeing you swing the mop around. Yeah, it's called zoning, and you too, I guess. Aw, you do care. Don't make me regret saying it. Look, just if you're free tomorrow after work, we should swing by the shop near the apartment. You know, the one owned by the old granny? I'll pay it back this favor. Are you asking me out on a date, Ren? What? No, I just owe you one, alright? Relax, I'm just teasing. I'll be there. Good. And, thanks again, seriously. Anytime. Just try not to get into any more fights while I'm not around. Yeah. Just get out of here before I change my mind about being grateful. With that, Ren gives you a nod of appreciation before turning back to his duties. You leave the store feeling accomplished and got to see the cuter side of Ren's to boot. That was real quick. His attitude changed real quick. Okay, now I kind of see where the date... Yeah. All we had to do was stand up for the guy, and he went from hating me to being like, you want to go on a date? All right, we need to go to the sweet shop or the cafe. Sanity increased. Affection with Ren increased. It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. I don't even see where the, Oh, there's a cafe. Oh no, it's closed. Fine, I'll go. He was like... He was like, He was, what did you say? He's zoning or something? Okay, now I understand what they're saying. It's basically you're not gonna... Because I thought we have all of these listed a track list. That this is what I needed to do for the night. But now I see... You gotta choose. My guess is I should have walked around and saw what characters were near. But I didn't see Ren in front of the convenience store. So how would I have known he was in there? So my guess is cafe is where the childhood friend guy. Okay, I'm trying to understand the logic. Fuck off! Now I want to smash. Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much where it went. I mean, he's just a little streamer. And yeah, he had a girl come in and protect him. It's like, okay, go on a date. And did you see my mop skills? Okay, I guess I go home and go insane again. As you step into your apartment, a knock echoes through the door. A voice calls from the other side. Hello, anyone home? What now? With a resigned sigh, you approach the door. When you open it, you're met by a woman standing there, her hands clasped together in formal manner. Have you found salvation through Hiroshi no Kami? Salvation, what do you mean? Hiroshi no Kami, the Divine One, offers visions and guidance to those who see the truth. He is the light in the darkness, the savior of lost souls. You seem like someone searching for answers. Why not explore what he has to offer? Embracing his guidance might bring you the balance and peace you need to keep things in order. After all, in the midst of chaos, true balance is found through the light of the divine. Get out of here. No thanks, I don't really want to. You try to close the door, but the cult member wedges her hand into the gap. Well, then I would smash her hand. Just smash. I understand your reluctance, but Hiroshi no Kami's light is too important to ignore. His past offers salvation and purpose, and turning away now means missing out on a profound truth. Please reconsider. Our door is always open, but the time to accept his guidance is now. How about no? Okay, so with this is just more like timing. I appreciate your concern, but now is not really a good time. I'll definitely check it out again though. I understand. It's not the best moment, but Hiroshi no Kami's guidance is essential. This opportunity to find balance and peace might not come again. Isn't your search for answers worth exploring? I'm really not interested right now. But think of the clarity and purpose you might gain. Just a brief visit could make a world of difference. These people, yeah, I don't have a gun though. I said no. I need to focus on other things at the moment. I see. Well, I'll respect your decision for now. I'll come back with more information if you're still unsure. Thank you for at least considering. Remember, our door is always open. The woman deeply bows with a final lingering look, turns away, leaving your door. Get out of here, man. Alright, we gotta give the shrine, right? After a long day, you decide to visit Kazuki's shrine. Compared to the day before, it's still relatively neat. I should take care of him first. I hope this keeps you at peace for tonight once again. Maybe it's my imagination, but the air around the shrine feels a little colder, and the feeling of gratitude settles in my bones. You smile softly at the shrine. Good night, Kazuki. Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There, all better. Affection with... Why does it say affection with Kazuki increased? He's dead. He's a ghost. Are we rizzing up ghosts? Do we rizz up ghosts here? Because, I mean... I don't know. I guess that's what it means. I mean, okay. Okay, game. Alright. I'm not questioning it. I'm gonna leave now. Does this count? Okay, cool. Is there anything at the window? The window remains closed from the previous day. Do you still want to open the window? Yeah. You open the window despite the nauseating stench from yesterday, and yet you're met with the sweet smell of cotton candy. I'll leave the window open for now. At least it smells nice. Oh yeah, we gotta do our bathroom ritual. You're keeping it together pretty well, but there's no harm in making sure you're extra calm. Funky vibe. Easy. I guess this is how we like reset our sanity. Now there's music. I can't tell. Sometimes it seems like I'm not getting it. So if you go insane, guys, you just play Dance Dance Revolution or something like that. Impressive. You hit 83%. I mean, my sanity is pretty high. I go to bed now. You step inside and everything seems in place. The door clicks shut behind you. For a fleeting moment, peace settles in the air and your mind drifts back to the day. Whenever I'm with Haruki, his high energy makes me feel less tired and he's surprisingly fun to be around. I don't know how Ren does it, but customer service is clearly not for the weak. I would get so tired after dealing with all those customers. And a soft, unexpected smile brushes your lips. Maybe things aren't so bad after all. Maybe not everything has to be difficult. But before the thought can settle, something stirs beneath your skin. Guilt, thick and alive, begins to bubble, crawling its way through your veins and towards your fingertips. Your hands tremble. You glance down. Was that a flicker? A slither beneath the surface? What the? You're no better than mother. You really enjoying life, huh? You're fake bitch. Okay, I need to know if these little white, if the text is like myself saying that? Or am I hearing that? How can you enjoy life when Kazuki's killer is still out there? You let him down. You made a mistake. You liar. You don't actually believe he committed suicide. Do you? The accusation lingers, sinking its claws in. Your fingers find your nails, and you begin to pick. Anxiety bubbles up, choking your thoughts. No, you're already working on finding his killer, aren't you? Yet the doubt coils tighter. Are you making any progress? It whispers, persistent. Who gave you the right to smile, to feel any joy, when Kazuki is nothing more than ashes now? Your nails dig into your flesh, tearing at the guilt festering just beneath the surface. You claw at your skin, frantic, as if somehow you can scrape away the guilt, as if the phantom insects crawling beneath the surface will stop moving, will stop whispering. The scar on your hand throbs sharp, biting, and suddenly the wound opens again, flesh blood dripping down your wrist. Your head pounds, a drumbeat of dread. A knock echoes from the door, soft but familiar. The cult again? Panic seizes you, and you run to the bathroom, desperate to escape, to wash away the dread crawling up your spine. You splash cold water on your face, but as you glance in the mirror, something flickers behind you, a shadow, a presence. Your stomach twists violently. Bile rises. You hurl the day's lunch into the sink. Then, without warning, the lights snap off. Darkness engulfs the room, thick and suffocating. The only sound is low, menacing hum of the ventilator and the running water filling the void. And then, footsteps. Bumping, scuttling. Something, someone is outside the bathroom door. Misa. A voice calls out to you. Mom? No, it can't be. She's far away. Too far to be here. You shake the thought away, but the thumping grows louder. The cold dread seeps into your bones. The wound of your hand bleeds more. Pain shooting up your arm. Kazuki? You whisper a prayer, barely audible. I'm sorry, please. I'll find your killer, I swear. Your phone buzzes in the dark, cutting through the tension. A notification flashes. It's from your mom. Remember to call if you need help. Your heart clenches, a bitter laugh slipping from your lips. Fuck that. I'm not calling that bitch. But then a colder thought cuts through the fear. Who are you calling? Okay. We can call Ryota, who is the guy that walks us home. We can call Haruki. That's the exorcist. We can write to Kazuki, or we can run out. Maybe we call the exorcist because we're clearly being like. Your hand trembles as you pull your phone out to call the only person you know who could deal with this. Ring, ring, click. Hello, dear client. Are those pesky spirits being restless again? Or perhaps they're moving things around your apartment? Fear not, my service is always at your disposal. You were so taken aback by his precise knowledge of your predicament that the rest of his bombastic greeting went right over your head. How did you... Oh, anyway, you're right. Things in my apartment were moved while I was at work. I swear my apartment was empty and no one was home. When I got back, everything was a mess and something felt off. I don't know what it was, but it felt supernatural, perchance. Please just come over and help me. Of course, I'll be there shortly, my lady. Beep, beep, beep. Despite how odd he is, I can't help but feel reassured. The chill of the apartment sends shivers down your spine. And so, partially against your better judgment, you step out of your apartment to wait for Haruki to arrive. When the steady tapping of Haruki's shoes finally echoed down the hallway, the sun has already started setting. He waves at you before grasping the doorknob and opening the door with a flourish. After a brief moment, he pauses in the doorway, turns, and gives you a wide grin. Oh, I wanted to see him be like... Because if he's fake, then he'd probably be like, I don't know what to do. My, this is quite the energetic spirit we have here. Of course, this will not be an issue to me. I would advise that you step back a bit, my lady. You obediently take Haruki's advice and take a few steps back. Haruki, almost in a strategic-like fashion, places candles around my apartment. Then he comes back to the doorway and prepares to chant. The very air to the room starts to feel charged as Haruki's voice takes a melodic quality. Words that have no understanding of flow like water from his lips. His hands trace intricate patterns through the air, the candles flickering wildly as flames dance erratically in non-existent wind. It doesn't take long for the room to fill with unsettling energy. A chill runs down your spine as a cold draft rustles curtains, sending shivers across your skin. A melodic chant is suddenly interrupted. Haruki clutches his chest, staggering. A faint trickle of blood escapes from the corner of his mouth. Each cough sends specks of blood splattering to the floor. The room is filled with the sound of his labored breathing, and eerie silence is only accomplished by ticking of the clock. The flickering candles slowly calm as Haruki straightens slowly, wiping his mouth with the back of his hand only to unsuccessfully smear it instead. It's fine. Just periodically strong spirits I'll manage. Though, something like this can't possibly stop the strongest exorcist around here. Of course, something as minute as this can't keep me down. With the strength of 1,000 suns and the wisdom of ancient sages, I shall vanquish any spirit that dares to disturb your peace. But a bit of added protection won't hurt. I picked this up from the temple today. It's not as strong as me, of course, but it does work. And even if it doesn't, it does add a cute little addition to your bag. Oh, cute. Haruki digs through his bag and pulls out a small Lucky Charm with a cute cat face on it. How is this supposed to be like a spiritual warden? This cute cat. Just do the American thing and shoot the ghost. There's no guns here. No guns blazing. Please have it. Thank you. Do you think so? I guess my charm is rubbing off on these cute little cats. Yeah, it's got the same mischievous smile. Well, I do aim to bring a bit of cheer to even the most serious situations. Speaking of which, this little guy is said to ward off evil spirits. Keep it close, and I'll have to keep a negative energy at bay. I appreciate it. Hopefully, it'll be as effective as you are. Of course, together we'll make sure your apartment stays spirit-free. And if you ever feel uneasy, just remember my charming face and on the kitty. All his waving around leaves just sleeve pulled up, revealing tattoos on his arm that seem closer to carvings than ink. You can't help but steal a couple of glances at them, noticing beads of blood seeping along the intricately carved symbols. What? Okay, so it's not tattoos. He's carved his arms and now they're bleeding. Eh? Haruki notices and glances and sends a grin to your way. eyes twinkling mischievously. Are these old things? They're my best kept secrets. People say they're a map to buried treasures, but I'm afraid it's just my way of keeping things interesting. You're bleeding, though. It's something to be worried about. What kind of exorcist would I be if I were afraid of a little blood? I'm fine. Besides, I hurt a lot when I got them. You hand him a towel as you take a seat next to him. Man, he's bleeding up in your apartment. Still, though, it looks painful. You hesitate, thinking about whether or not to ask Haruki about them, but he senses your curiosity and speaks up anyways. Wait, Cat wants to go. Yeah, Cat's feeder went off at like 9, so she's hungry. Time to eat for the kitty. They're protective wards so that I won't ever lose a battle with the spirit. But if you're so strong, why do you need them? There's no shame in relying on extra layer protection. Sometimes there are enemies you can't fight alone. And besides, they look pretty cool, don't they? Adds to the whole mysterious exorcist vibe. Like I walk straight out of an anime or something. You roll your eyes, smirking at his cheekiness, but your smile fades when you see Haruki wince in pain. He's still hurt. His wound is still bleeding, and there's a ghost in your house. Haruki, behind all the cheeriness and grandiosity, it seems that I don't know much about you. He pauses, his expression shifts as he searches for the right words before finally responding. It's nothing too interesting. Haruki's smile fades slightly. His eyes distance as if sorting through unpleasant memories, or perhaps he's still dealing with the pain. Well, I've always been spiritually gifted. It's been my thing for decades. It's the only thing I have. It might not be like it, but I guess there's a responsibility to it. Oh, and I like mackerel. Mackerel's alright, I suppose. Alright, it's the food of the gods. Haruki's expression shifts to something of softer but still genuine. I know it might be hard to trust someone like me, but if for one reason you do, thank you. I appreciate it. I promise I'll tell you everything someday. Maybe over some fried mackerel. You give a soft chuckle at his playful remark as he returns to his usual demeanor. He adjusts his sleeves to conceal his tattoos once more. The little ritual I did should keep them quiet for a while, but watch out. This is one persistent spirit. You nod gratefully, sensing a sense of relief mixed with concern over Haruki's well-being. Thank you, Haruki. Please take care of yourself. He acknowledges your words with a nod, his eyes reflecting a flicker of gratitude amidst the weariness. Always, my dear client. Until next time. Job. Gotta work and work. No problem. Haruki trots back down the hallway, giving one last wave as you close your door. And then we go to sleep. Affection with Haruki increased. Think we can go to bed now? As you drifted to sleep, fragments of another life flicker through your mind. Faces and voices swirl around, familiar yet distant, leaving an unsettling sense of deja vu. There's a leader's presence, a protector's shadow, a friend's worth, a wanderer's wisdom, and a companion's loyalty, all tangled in memories you can't quite grasp. You want to make sense of it, but weariness pulls you deeper, into a void-filled slumber, where the past whispers but never fully reveal itself. I can dig deeper. You feel your heart wrench as memories of the past continue to swirl in your brain. You hear the same familiar knocking, but this time they feel different. Not teeming with the same malicious intent brewing in your apartment, but with the air of protectiveness, warmth, and even love. Someone you love very much. He cared about you in the past, When you were chased out of your village, he took you in. Yes, him. He had everything, a mansion, servants, and power. Unlike the people at your village, he wasn't afraid of you, even though you brought endless calamities. He was potential. He saw strength, he saw kindness. Despite everything, you were the calm in his life. Until, guess I'll dig deeper. Until the calamity. Yes, you ruined everything. You had someone who you loved, but you couldn't help it. You had to ruin it all, didn't you? You had people who cared, yet it wasn't enough. You had to destroy everything. A persistent ache gnaws at your temples as you toss and turn in bed. When you finally drift off, you find yourself trapped in a state between waking and dreaming, with the oppressive weight of sleep paralysis pinning you down. All around you, shadows dance and morph into haunting figures. Muffled voices, distant and unintelligible, echo in your ears as they scream your name. You see the people you loved, you melt into your horrifying mass of flesh and blood. You try to scream, to move, but your body disobeys your desperate commands. Just when you think you can't take it anymore, the darkness recedes. You wake up drenched in sweat and trembling, the nightmare's clinging remnants leaving you shaken and exhausted. Oh man, I lost sanity because of the stupid dream. After work, you're stepping off the train with Ryota. Your phone rings. Seeing as an unknown number, you excuse yourself to step aside and answer, leaving Ryota to wait for you curiously. Hello, this is Officer Watanabe. I'm calling to discuss Kazuki's case. Yes, what is it? Have you found something? Did you find his body? Actually, we didn't find anything. We've thoroughly investigated the matter, and the evidence all points to a tragic self-aliving. We believe it's time to close the case. I understand it's difficult, but continuing to push won't change the outcome. You can't be serious. There are too many unanswered questions. I know there's more to it. Kazuki wouldn't just end his life like that. His body wasn't even found, and that suicide note was clearly fake. Again, I sympathize with your situation, but all the evidence supports our conclusion. We will not reopen the case unless we receive concrete proof that someone else is involved. Okay, hold on. So they're saying his body was never recovered, so that must be why they say that we can increase fondness with him. He must not be dead then. No, I can't accept that. Kazuki deserves better than this. I deserve closure too. Look, I understand that you're grieving, but if you continue to pursue this, you could face legal repercussions for obstructing the police. I'm advising you to let it go. Are you just going to leave? We don't have the manpower or resources to waste on a closed case. I'm very sorry. Hope that you'll be able to find peace soon. And with that, the line goes silent. You angrily close your phone. Your reflection stares back helplessly from the darkened screen, as if begging you to do something to fix this. An overwhelming urge to scream wells in your chest. I'm sorry about that. His voice surprised all the rage out of you. In your agitation, you had forgotten he was still there watching the whole debacle unfold. You turn around mortified. Sorry about that. I just... The police again. You must have guessed. They've given up on Kazuki's case. I'm really sorry that this is happening after all the work you've put into it. I don't know what I can do to help, but if there's anything at all... Oh no, it's okay. This is my burden to bear. I can share it with you if you'll let me. Even so, it's not good to fret over the past. Your mother's right about that. Not her again. I know you really look up to her, but she's not exactly the best person to listen to, especially with how stubborn she is about her ideals. The way she believes how anything can be overcome if you just put your mind to it. Sometimes hard work just isn't enough. I know how headstrong your mother can be, but that mindset did help me and Yoko out of everything. You vaguely recall how your mom was there for Ryota and Yoko back in school. She helped them to escape their abusive home, always listening and supporting them and as their teacher. It's a memory that sticks with you, especially when you think about how different things were for you. She means well. She cares about you. Does she now? The words come out tense and bitter. You can't help but feel angry at your mom for pressuring you even in her absence, as at Ryota, even though he doesn't know any better, and at yourself. Ryota senses a change in tension and clears his throat. Today's been a long day. Should we grab some food before I take you home? Yoko has been going on about this new pastry cafe. We could give it a try. You hesitate, unsure whether to accept his offer. On the other hand, you're annoyed at his blind admiration for your mom. But on the other hand, you know he's not doing it on purpose. I guess. Alright, I'm a bit hungry, so let's go. Ryota smiles warmly at you, his concern momentarily fading. Alright, let's go. Affection with Ryota increased. Oh, Ame-chan! Are you here to see me? Ah, and you're here too, I guess. Are you 12? Well, you're always so sensitive, Ryo. Anyways, how can I help you guys? Playing it cool. Anyways, we've just gotten some new pastries that are to die for. What will it be? Crepe? Sounds great. I'll take that over there. Chocolate crepes, thin and cold and filled with gooey chocolate, add a drizzle of syrup and whipped cream, and it's a dessert heaven. And what about you, Ryo? Just a coffee for me. Alright, coming right up. You two will find a seat and relax. As you find a cozy corner to sit in, you can't help but notice the warmth in the cafe. A stark contrast to the cold conversation with the police officer. Ryota's attempt to lighten the mood doesn't go unnoticed. You start to feel a bit of the day's stress melt away. Shortly, you see Yoko bringing over the pastries and coffee with a cheerful smile. Here you go. Enjoy. Thanks, Yoko. This looks delicious. Anytime, Ame-chan. Just remember, you're always welcome here. You take a bit of the pastry for a moment, a bite. No, a bit. Everything feels a little better. Actually, I just needed to get out of the house for a bit. It's been a rough day. Work's been stressful, my mom's been on my case, and Kazuki's, it's all just a lot. And with everything that's happened, especially last month. Abruptly, you realize you're rambling about your troubles. You immediately clamp your hand over your mouth and look up at the siblings, hoping that they haven't been too put off by your negativity. That's okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay? You've already been doing a good job handling everything, especially with what's going on. I know what I said earlier about your mother's mindset, but it's also about your own strength. You're doing great. Thank you. You can always rely on us, you know. We're always cheering you on. Ryota nods in agreement. You feel supported despite everything. You're loved. You spend the rest of the night with them talking about mundane things as you enjoy your dessert. Maybe you'll be alright, not in the long run, but just for tonight. Eventually, the cafe closes and you part ways with Ryota and Yoko, feeling a bit lighter. The walk home is quiet. The night air cools against your skin. Wait, I don't get to explore? Man, I gotta go to Crazy Town again? As you step into your apartment, the weight of the day's stress seems to settle back in. But the warmth from your night out lingers. Wait, am I inside or out? Another exhausting day of work is finally over. I hope tomorrow won't be as bad as today. Just as you're about to close the door, you feel the pressure on the other side. A foot wedges between the door and the frame, stopping you from shutting it completely. Hello, miss. Not this again. Although reluctant, you didn't have much of a choice but to reopen the door. Yes, how can I help? You trail off as you count the group of 4 men standing outside your apartment. They don't look particularly friendly. There's something unnerving about them. Apologies for the late visit. I believe your mother has mentioned that you've been you're experiencing spiritual issues. You shake your head. My mother? What are you talking about? I think you've got the wrong person. I'm not sure who you might not have noticed, but the Hiroshi no Kami's influence has already touched your life in ways you don't yet understand. You understand that this must be overwhelming, but Hiroshi no Kami sees things in you that you may not even realize. His guidance has always found its way into your life. I don't understand. What do you mean? You try to shake the confusion out of your mind, but the mention of this Hiroshi no Kami fills you with unease. He chose his followers carefully, those who seek answers, those who are lost, those who are searching for something greater. And you have already began your path without realizing it. Hiroshi no Kami offers peace, clarity, and understanding. His light can guide you through the darkness and alleviate these spiritual issues that you have. All you have to do is let him in. You take a cautious step back, trying to shut the door again, but you feel their presence looming. The cultists hesitate, their eyes scanning you like they've decided what to do next. The man who spoke earlier steps forward, his gaze focused and intense. Miss, we understand that our arrival is sudden, but this path we offer isn't one you should turn away. Hiroshi no Kami's light is already in your life. It has touched you in your dreams, and it can give you more than you could ever imagine. You tense up. It's not like last time. There's a force behind his words that make you feel trapped. I don't know what you mean. I've had weird dreams, sure. That doesn't mean I need your guidance. I'm fine on my own. Another cultist firmly pushes a little closer to the door. That's where you're wrong, miss. You've been searching for something, haven't you? You don't even realize it yet, but Hiroshi no Kami sees your struggles, your doubts. The light he offers can give you the peace you've been craving, the answers you've always needed, but only if you accept it in your heart. Another cultist steps closer. Hiroshi no Kami can sense your fear, your uncertainty. You're standing at the threshold of something far greater than yourself. We're offering you the key to unlock your potential, but you have to choose to step forward. Don't let fear keep... These people need to go away. Like, seriously, just slam the door on their face. I'm not even going to read this. I don't need anything. Okay. Yada yada, they're trying to force me. I'm kind of done listening to these people. Leave me alone. Can't you feel it? Yep, still trying to force me. Cold chills. Again, wanted to... Okay, this is just forcing. Don't you understand? I don't want this. I don't want your salvation, your kami, or whatever. Just leave me alone. Okay, they're disappointed. Yes, I'm still not ready. The cultists begin to step away. Good, go away. They want to accept their kami and aren't giving up this easily. They're going to keep coming back to push me to their side. Before you can crash on the couch, as you usually do, you see her. An altar familiar presence seated with a rigid stillness and sharpness as she looks up, disappointment carved into her face. Why are you doing this to me? Do you know who called me today? The police again. And why? Because you prying into that Kazuki's boy's death again? How many times must I tell you? This curiosity will be your ruin. Mom, please. I don't need. Need? This isn't about what you need. I'm not offering help. I'm telling you what has to be done. Everything you're missing. You're already laid out to answer for you. I'm giving you solutions, but you're the one who's not willing to change. It's you that's the problem. Ryota, the exorcist, Mom, I'm trying. I really am, but... Trying? By pushing away the people I send your way? Imagine my shame, knowing you treated those with wisdom and respect like common intruders. You're the one who sent those weird religious people to my house? Mom, they're complete strangers. Weird? Watch your tongue. They've grasped truths that you'd never understand, and you turn them away. You are unwilling to change. Mom, I don't need them. I don't need... They can help you find peace if you let them. If you let me help you. Her gaze pierces through you, and then a calculated shift. Her voice softens to deceptive murmur that chills your skin, like the calm before a storm. You wouldn't have to bear these burdens if you just listen. All I want is what's best for you. The room feels as if it's closing in, shrinking, with every word that slips from her mouth. Her voice relentless and insistent, sinking into you like a weight pressing from every side. It's too much, your sanity slowly slipping. Oops. Your heart slowly pounding against the pressure building in your chest. I'm losing my son, going insane. The constant urge for you to give in, to surrender, if only to quiet her voice. I can't take this. I don't know what to do. Your mind reels, clouded by anxiety as her words echo around you. The pounding in your chest grows stronger, threatening to overtake you, the last bit of composure. And despite your visible displeasure, your mother keeps speaking in her voice, constant assault against your thoughts. You almost break down as your mother's words ring into the background. There you go again. Are you going to say something or just sit there? She waits, her gaze piercing, expecting you to respond. What are you trying to pull? Don't just stare at blankly at me. Her face hardens, her gaze latching into you, expectant, demanding more. Your grip falters, nearly slipping entirely when suddenly a voice soft and familiar echoes in your mind, cutting through the clamor. You don't have to do this alone. Your eyes gaze over to your phone in your hand. You don't have to deal with her ramblings alone. Yes, you can always get help. I'll have to call somebody. But Ryoto's nowhere nearby, and Haruki, who knows where he is right now? Ren could be an option, but he's hardly the type to calm things down. If no one's going to be here right away, then I'll have to keep her distracted until they do. Who should I call? I mean, but there's we can't do it. We can't do anything. I'm gonna call, well, he beat somebody with a mop. So he has used violence. So let's try the guy who used violence. Crap, why do I have to play a music game to call? Oh my god. What the heck is this? Why is the shut-in music so hard? I can't. I'm just like pressing buttons. What the heck is this? Yeah. How did I get an 80? I just slammed buttons. Ren, he's not exactly the calmest person, but maybe he'll understand. Maybe he can help. How do I have his number, though? He picks up almost immediately, his voice sharp and agitated, practically yelling in your ear. First of all, one noisy gremlin next door is bad enough, but two? Are you kidding me? It's late. People need to sleep. And you can help fix it. If you come over and help me, please. Your voice falters slightly at the end, but you try to sound a bit more assertive. It's Ren after all. Fine, I'm coming over. All that fuss is ticking me off anyways. Thank you, Ren. Yeah, it's like DDR flashback. He hangs up abruptly. You turn back towards your mom. Your constant nagging like a persistent mosquito in your ear. Her intense glare particularly burning a hole through you. Oh god, why? Why does it make me play music games? It's supposed to be an ultimate game. What is this obsession with this? Give me puzzles, man. Don't give me music games. There's not even really like music really playing that much. It's like, hey, you gotta wait till your like hikikomori neighbor comes over, play some DDR. Why is this song so long? I mean, it's not as fast, but my sanity is going down by playing music games. What the heck? 87. Wow. Can't let you get bored. I'm not bored though. Oh, I got 78. Oh, I got some sanity though. You managed to calm yourself down. Your heartbeat finally steadies. Your mom's words still rattle you, but you remain calm enough to hold your tongue. Each minute stretches, her harsh words chipping away at the last remnants of your patience. Just when you begin to doubt he'll show up, a loud, insistent knock echoes through the apartment, silencing your mom's tirade for the first time all night. Who could it be at this time? You unlock the door and Ren stomps in, shoving the door open wide enough to barely miss hitting you. And who might you be? Ren looks over at her with a mix of disgust and irritation, but there's a flicker of something else in his expression, something you can't quite place. Is he pissed? I'm the poor guy next door that has to deal with all this noise. He points an accusatory finger at her in the classic haughty Ren fashion. And you must be the absolute nuisance at the source of the decibels peaking in the background of my microphone. He was streaming. He was streaming and it was caught on his microphone. You resist the urge to clamp your hand over your mouth, though you know deep down if anybody can stand up to your mom's fiery temperament, it's Ren. How dare you? You barge into my house and call me a nuisance? Stay out of things that aren't your concern. Too late. Your screaming was so loud, they'd call you the queen of banshees. I thought it was a damn fire alarm with all the heat that was going on next door. Stellar performance, by the way. Your mom's grip tightens at her side, her arm lifts so slightly. For a moment, you think she might actually swing at him. Despite the satisfaction of seeing someone finally stand up to her, you quickly step in before things escalate. Mom, this is Ren. He's my neighbor. I can see that. And he's also rude and disrespectful and completely uncouth. Takes one to know one, doesn't it? Okay, Ren's just here to let us know that the conversation is getting a bit loud. Maybe we can continue another time? Another time? Do you think there will be another time with this way you're acting? Get a grip. You wouldn't even need to stand a second chance if you just listened to me. I have a solution right here. Ren clicks his tongue, his scoff echoing through the room. And what might that be? O great oracle of wisdom, enlighten us all with your divine brilliance. You see the anger ignite in her eyes as she storms towards him. For a moment, it looks like she might grab him by the collar, but she visibly reins herself in, hands trembling by her side. Listen here, you little weasel. You're nothing but a pathetic nobody who isn't even worthy of knowing what I have to say. Oh, please. What pearls of wisdom might that be, huh? Some recycled religious mumbo-jumbo? Let me get, the spirits calls us to carry out our divine mission, right? Get a grip, lady. Don't you dare. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah? Enlighten me. Tell me all about how. I'm too blind to understand your sacred mission. I'm warning you. You better stop right now. They both stubbornly step forward, neither wanting to back down. You think you might be a good moment to step in before everything escalates? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's need one more. There we go. Jackpot! Alright. I think this is going nowhere. You raised your voice, trying to break through the tension in the room. Mom, I know how much your tech teachings mean to you, but I really don't think they're helping right now. No, they're helping. It's just you and the certain who are the problem. Ren steps forward, his tone suddenly calm but firm, cutting through the chaos like a knife. Wisdom is best received by those willing to seek it. Isn't that how it goes? Your mom's head whips around, her glare sharp enough to cut steel. What could you possibly know about our teachings? Those who force their beliefs risk driving away the faithful instead of guiding them. Isn't that the same scripture you hold dear? Forceful but not too forceful. Isn't that the balance you people always preach about? For a moment, your mother freezes, her lips tightening as her words hit her nerve. Whatever Ren is saying seems to have worked a number on her confidence. How dare you preach to me about what I know best? Who do you think you are? I'm just someone asking if I'm wrong. To accept the truth strand with open hands is the highest form of absolution, or am I mistaken? Her expression falters, the weight of his words pressing down like a mirror held to her ego. Look, I know how your religious types are, but right now, you're doing more harm to your daughter than good. He glances at you for a brief moment. You feel an unspoken understanding pass between you. So maybe think about what's best, not for you, but for her, no matter how much you think you're helping. This night is going on really long. Okay. Your mother hesitates. Ren's words might actually be appealing to her consciousness, one that you never knew she had. I'll let it go for now, but only because my teachings tell me to take the higher path. But I won't let this matter rest. I won't stop disciplining my daughter just because some kid tried to preach to me about my beliefs. Surprisingly, Ren remains silent, his expression unreadable. What's the matter? Nothing to say? All that confidence gone? I just hope someday you'll realize not everything revolves around you. You little. All right, Mom, please, it's late. Let's just leave after all this time. Your mother's glare lingers, but after a long moment, she backs down, storming out of the apartment and slamming the door behind her. You'll regret this, both of you. The apartment falls silent, the tension still lingering in the air, until Ren's dry scoff breaks the silence. Your mom's a real piece of work. Yeah, if she was painted by a much angry and resentful Da Vinci. Ren lets out a scoff. Well, at least she's gone, for now. You hesitate for a moment, caught between your burning curiosity and the hesitation to pry. But you need to know your need to know when's out. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how do you exactly know what to say to her to back her off for religious fervor? Ren hesitates. The same uncertainty flickers in his eyes. It's always the same with people like that. You just throw out some religious jargon and they'll eat it up. But you knew exactly what to say. You had the right phrases, the right words. It felt like you've done it before. Ren's expression tightens, the uncertainty deepening. Look, I know people like her. Over time, you learn how to handle them. You start to recognize the same phrases they use to convince each other. You want to push further, but something about the way Ren's eyes avoid yours, no matter how much more prodding you do, he's dropped the matter. You bite your tongue. Maybe someday he'll open up to his terms. But for now, you decide to let it go. Let it go. Clappy, clappy. But, thank you for coming to my help. Oh, yeah, no worries. I got angry customers to deal with, and you've got the female xenomorph to deal with. You bite your tongue. Maybe someday he'll open up his own terms, but for now you decide to let it go. Still, thank you, Ren. I really appreciate it. Ren looks away in classic 90s shoujo fashion. Yeah. He coughs, then unexpectedly meets your eyes with more seriousness than you'd be used to from him. I just hope you'll be alright. I know how hard it can be to deal with people like them. Thanks. I think I'll manage. What's another 30 years of mommy issues, right? Mommy issues, spiritual issues, and religious issues, the trifecta, triforce even. You can't help but muse at his little quips. After everything you've seen, Ren, you realize there's more to him than just being a snarky and hot-headed. It's not all arrogance or bitterness. It's a defense, a shield he puts up, and somehow that makes you feel less alone in your own sharpness. Maybe your sarcasm doesn't make you a bad person, like your mother always said. Ren is more than he lets on, dependable, quick-witted, and when it matters most, kind. You catch yourself wondering if you were able to see past this exterior of his. You hope, you pray deep down, maybe he might be able to see past yours too. Ren eventually says his goodbyes, calming as his important nighttime activities to attend to. You want to tease him more about his unique choice of words, but you hold back. He's likely heard enough sarcasm for one night. After exchanging your farewells, you settle in for the night, a quiet sense of release washing over you. In learning more about him, you realize he's no longer just a neighbor. Maybe, just maybe, he's becoming something more, a friend. Sanity increased. Affection with Ren increased. Alright, now can I save? Okay. It looks like it's saved. Alright. I think this is a good place to stop, like the night before day 4. I think there's not much left. Because it sounded like day 5 wasn't translated or fully translated. So that means it's just this evening, probably psychosis, and then day 4. But yeah. Gotta save right here. Alright. We didn't do the shrine. But I'll leave it right here. Hopefully it stays saved. Okay. I wonder if I can actually, like, call people. Looks like not. 55. Oh, okay. So we know. Okay. Kazuki is a 55. Okay. How was it at 50? We were in a yelling match. Oh, we have a phone chart. Okay. Cute. Why would we have to visit the police station again? That's weird. Okay. It's saved though. Main menu. I don't know what that was. Oh, that's the email. Okay. So I guess we just click on menu. And yes. Okay. I'm gonna assume if we click load, we get the save that we did. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and log out here though. Okay, that was something different. There's a lot of reading, which I expected for a game like this, but generally I'm not reading a lot. So it's definitely a different experience. I think at first it was sort of like strange, but I think like this particular day 4 was more interesting because we got more like options to do things. But yeah, I don't like the background sounds. I mean, definitely the day 4 didn't have them, but day 1 and day 2 had really weird jarring sounds. But I think the story is kind of like, yeah, it's getting better over time. I think that this religious cult probably has something to do with what happened. That's my guess. I don't think her husband is dead. I'm thinking something maybe happened to him. Maybe the mom's involved, although the mom is the one that tied them together, so I don't know. Definitely a mystery to try to figure out. But it got better. I do think that like the sequences of text are a bit long, but I don't know if that's normal for these type of games. But it just seemed like some of the, like for example, this argument with the mom was just so long. There's very little breaks in between, other than forcing you to play like rhythm game. That's not bad. I don't dislike it. It's definitely a new experience. Definitely something new. I don't know about tomorrow, to be honest. I had put on a schedule. It was supposed to be VTuber Smasher Pass because that's what I had as an unlock that we hadn't done. I don't really have enough entries to really. I don't think it's enough to do a full stream. So I'm probably gonna cancel that, and I may just cancel just everything because I don't really have anything planned outside of that. So I'm just gonna leave tomorrow to be up in the air. If I feel like it, I'll post something. If I don't, then the reason is because I did not have enough to do what I had planned to do. I can double check one more time, but last I checked, it wasn't enough. But I could check. Just so that I'm not lying. Let me see. Because I haven't checked in a while. Yeah. Yeah. It's not. So, potentially nothing tomorrow. Because what I have scheduled has to be canceled. So, let me go ahead and pop open the Twitch here. Okay. Oh, the skeevers are on, so we can go there.
Perfecting your
Alright. I don't get the messages. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna send you guys over drinking skeevers playing No, I'm Not Human. I don't know what that is. But it could be interesting. Alright, so let me go over here. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you guys. Thank you for hanging out. That's for sure. Hope you guys had. You know, I know it's different, but hopefully you guys are entertained by it. Definitely different kind of style of content, but wanted to give it a try. Hope you guys have a lovely evening. I'm trying to. I don't know. Let me see. Never mind. They're raiding out. They're raiding out. Okay, let me go find somebody else. Wow. Okay. Give me 1 second. Why is my... Oh God. No, no. I was literally just trying to raid you guys. No, I was searching for who to raid. Oh no. Well, if you guys are here, go follow the skeevers, please. While I send everybody else to somewhere else. Why is it not showing who I follow? For some reason, it disappeared. Like Twitch, what's going on? It's like suggested. I don't want a collab. I just want. All right, hold on. Twitch.com. Yeah, hello. Yeah, we were gonna raid you guys, but it looks like what? Hold on, give me a second. I don't know why my following kind of disappeared. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. But I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Hey, Des. Hi, Cutwood. Hi, everybody from the Skeever streams. How the tables? Yeah, the tables have turned. Oh, there we go. Just what I want, a Silent Hill F stream. Murph is on. I can raid Murph. And they just started. So that works. So I found somebody. Okay. Stressing? I don't even know what I was doing. I was playing, what do you call it? Visual novel? It was kind of strange. Okay. We're gonna raid Murph. Murph is playing Silent Hill F. If you guys didn't know, a new Silent Hill dropped, so a lot of people are playing that. So I'm gonna send you guys over there. If you don't want spoilers, then obviously you can just say hi and then dip. But otherwise, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for the raid. Thank you guys for hanging out. Like I said, probably not tomorrow, but maybe next week. Bye bye.
Guys, please don't forget, if you're just warning, there is a trigger. If you're just warning, if you're just joining,
If you're just warning.
there is a trigger warning for this game. I don't know when things will begin. Hello, Misa.